All right, let's stand for our first song, beloveds, which is, let's see.
I'm free.
Yeah.
And I'm unlimited because this is all just a dream. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains to bind me. I am free, I am unlimited right now. Right now. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains to bind me. I am free, I am unlimited right now. We are free, we are unlimited. There are no chains to bind us. We are free, we are unlimited right now. Right now. We are free, we are unlimited. There are no chains that bind us. We are free, we are unlimited right now. You are unlimited. There are no chains that bind you. You are free, you are unlimited right now. We are free, we are unlimited. There are no chains that bind us. We are free, we are unlimited right now. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Love my source. Is my source. Is my source. Love is my power. Love gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Love gives me everything I need. Joy is my source. Joy is my power. Joy gives me everything I need. And I give thanks for all my blessings. Joy gives me everything I need. Peace is my source. Peace is my source. Peace is my source. Peace is my power. Peace is my power. Everything I need. Put your hands together. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Peace gives me everything I need. Let me hear ya. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need.
Woo! All right. Okay, friends, while you're on your feet, turn to one another and offer the Namaste Greeting. Namaste, musicians. I see you. Namaste, Brian. Namaste, Travis. Namaste to our Zoomers. Namaste. All right, and also please take a moment to silence your cell phones. If your cell phone rings during the service, I'm going to answer it. Yes. My name is Reverend Elizabeth Rowley Hogue, and I'm the spiritual director and senior minister. And it is my joy to say to you, welcome to the Awakening Ways spiritual community, where all that we ask is that you remain open to the possibility of awakening to the loving heart, the inspired mind, and sacred soul present in every life. We are an independent New Thought community, and we follow the teachings of Ernest Holmes. This service has been designed especially for you. Welcome home. We have been waiting for you. We have an affirmation for today, and I invite you to please repeat after me. I love to have fun with the divine. I'm having fun with the divine right now. Fun, fun, fun. And so it is. And now our practitioner of the day, Anna, will come up for our Ernest Holmes reading and an invocation.
Good morning. So we are a community that knows and experiences the power of prayer. And we offer 4 ways to access the soul support team and prayer work. So one way is to fill out the pink prayer request and put it in the prayer box on the table over there. Another way is to email us at info@awakeningways.org and put prayer requests in the subject line, and this request will be sent forward to the soul support team. There's 14 people on the team who pray all week for your prayer request. Let's see now. Another way is to, if you would like to dive a little deeper into the spiritual principles operating in your life, you can take a card from the table and arrange for about an hour session with a practitioner. And the last way today is I'm available in the lobby after the service for a short little prayer of about 3 minutes. So I was looking for Ernie quote on fun and play, and I really couldn't find any. Joy, yes, I know. He has things on joy. So I always have a number of quotes, and then I have to wait to see which one I need to offer at the moment. So, so many good quotes. So I invite you to just take a deep breath and settle into your chair and just open your mind and your heart. The Spirit of God, which is life, is present everywhere. Like the air we breathe, it presses against us on the mountaintop, in the valley, in the desert, in the ocean. There is no place where life is not. Therefore, in whatsoever direction we move in God. In God we live, move, and have our being. So knowing that we have our being in the divine, in God, in Source, we are so fortunate to be able to gather together and inspire each other with our presence, knowing that the divine is right here with us. This is such a wonderful opportunity to just be aware of the presence that is always here with us in everything we do, everything we think, everything we feel. And so this morning, we know that the musicians are attuned to the divine and play music that lifts and inspires us and makes us more and more aware of the divine that we are. And we know that the words moving through Reverend Elizabeth are the perfect words for each and every one of us to hear today. And we know that being together, united, inspired, uplifted, adds to the peace and joy in the world. And we are so grateful for the opportunity to do that and to just be the love and the joy of the divine presence. So I release these words into the law, knowing this is so, and together we say, and so it is.
Good morning. I woke up this morning just feeling groovy. So feel free to sing along with this if you know it. Slow down, you move too fast. You got to make the morning last. Just kicking down the cobblestones, looking for fun and feeling groovy. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, feeling groovy. Hello lamppost, what you knowin'? I've come to watch your flowers growing. Ain't you got no rhymes for me? Do-do-do, feeling groovy. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da, feeling groovy. No deeds to do, no promises to keep. I'm dappled and drowsy and ready to sleep. Let the morning tide drop all its petals on me. Life, I love you, all is groovy. Groovy. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da, feeling groovy. Can't hear you. Go again. Slow down, you move too fast. You got to make the morning last. Just kicking down the cobblestones, looking for fun and feeling groovy. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, feeling groovy. Hello lamppost, what you knowin'? I've come to watch your flowers growing. Ain't you got no rise for me? Do-do-do-do, feeling groovy. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, feeling groovy. I got no deeds to do, no promises to keep. I'm dappled and drowsy and ready to sleep. Let the morning tide drop all its petals on me. Life, I love you, all is groovy. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, feeling groovy. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, feeling groovy.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. All right. I'm feeling groovy. How about you? Oh, look at all these new faces. Hello, beloveds. Wow. Let me look at you. Oh, wow. If you're here for the first time, welcome. If you're here for the second, third, fourth, 5,000th time, welcome. It's so good to see you. Is it good to be seen? Yeah. All right. Here we go. Well, welcome to March. It's already March 6th. Unbelievable, right? Wow, wow. So it's the beginning of my 7th month here as your spiritual leader. Right. Time flies when we're having fun. So the seed of awakening for March is play. So, wow. Interesting, right? Play. So if any of you study the Enneagram, does anybody know about the Enneagram or have studied it? Awesome. So I am a 7, and 7s like to have fun. It's basically like if it's not fun, it's not going to get done. I have to find some way to make it fun, and I usually do. So I love that we're focusing on play for the month of March. Now, play is an exercise or activity for amusement or recreation, according to the dictionary, right? It brings levity to the seriousness of spirituality. We can get so serious in our spirituality, right? it's like, this is serious, and we better not laugh. It's not funny. But it is. It really is. So I love what my dad always said when I was growing up, which was, don't take the world so seriously, Elizabeth. He would actually say, don't take the world serious. It was funny. So playing is an action. You might play a role in some performance. We're all playing this role in this thing called life. And our wonderful band, which is called the What Else Is Possible Band, by the way, plays music for us. Yeah? So, awesome, right? Yeah, thank you. And our choir's amazing. So you can play along, you can play up, you can play out, and you can play at. Just don't play it down, okay? Now, many of you have probably heard this. A family who plays together stays together. It is a good thing also to be someone who plays well with others. Now, we're a spiritual family, aren't we? Yeah. So we're going to play together and stay together. So while, yes, we are disturbed with what's happening with Russia and Ukraine and the Ukrainian war and the horror that the war brings, we are not forgetting about the suffering of the Ukrainian people. So we can hold two truths at once. Let's be clear about that. We can continue to live our lives in a way that we want to create and hold the truth of peace and miracles in that area, and the 5 or 6 other areas in the world, by the way, that are also experiencing very similar conflict, right? So we can hold and know peace for the world and take ourselves a little less seriously at the same time. Now you replace one letter in the word play with an R, and what do you have? Pray! So thank you. I'm going along with the idea that playing is praying. A family who prays together stays together, and we can pray well with others. So this is what the month of March is all about. Now, Spirit had an idea through me, and I'm here to share this with you today. So I know that you're going to play along with me, yes? But first, I want to have us consider what our book of the month is for this month. It's by Marcy Shimhoff, and it's called Happy for No Reason. 7 Steps to Being Happy from the Inside Out. Now, I already love this book. I got the Audible, and I don't read the books in advance. I'm reading them right along with you guys, so it's like a book club. But I have listened to the Audible, the first chapter or so, and what I heard initially was a story about India. And I thought, oh, it's like my soul sister over here talking about India. So she says that when you're happy for no reason, you bring happiness to your outer experiences rather than trying to extract happiness from them. You don't need to manipulate the world around you to try to make yourself happy. You live from happiness. You live from happiness rather than for happiness, right? Now, I love words of universal truth like this because usually you can swap out the words and replace it with another word. For example, I can change the word happy to peace if I want to, and I can say, when you're peaceful for no reason, you bring peace to your outer experiences rather than trying to extract peace from them. You don't need to manipulate the world around you or try to make yourself peaceful. You live from peace rather than for peace. And that's what we're up to today. Yes? Yes! So it's all an inside job. It all comes back to being something. Being something. How many of you have a long to-do list? I know I do. It's way too long. But it comes back to being. What about us having a to-be list? And so it's about our being something in the world, not just wanting, wishing, hoping. I sure hope it works out. I wish I would win the lottery. I hope we have peace. And it comes back to Gandhi and what Gandhi famously said: you must be the change you wish to see in the world. Or Ralph Waldo Emerson, who wrote, if you want a friend, be a friend. If you want peace, be peaceful. If you want happiness, be happy. So we're going to use our book of the month as a guide on just how to do that. It's Happy for No Reason, 7 Steps to Being Happy from the Inside Out, for you Zoomers. All right, we've got that. I've got a cool little table back here. Isn't that awesome? Thank you. Yes. Ask and it is given. So if you are not feeling peaceful or happy in your life, you can do what they say, fake it until you make it. Have you heard that? Come on, we've all heard that, right? Fake it till you make it. This means you can pretend or play the role of it. If you're not feeling happy, what would it be like if you were? How do we do that, though? So we can do it by thinking of a time when we were happy. What did that feel like? Imagine yourself being playful and the way that time seemed to stop when you were laughing. Isn't that amazing? When you're laughing, it's like there is no self. There's no worry, no doubt, no fear, just laughter. That's the joy of the Spirit. Imagine when you were like, not only laughing, but blowing bubbles. How fun is that? As an adult, if I get a bottle of bubbles and I'm out blowing the bubbles, it's hilarious to me because I'm an adult here. I'm like midlife, right? What's happening? I'm blowing bubbles. Look at me. It just feels so fun because I'm connected to that place within me when I was a little girl, and it was fascinating to see the bubbles go. Now they've got these giant bubble thingy-mabobbers that you just, and a big giant bubble comes out. I don't know what it's called. Those are so cool. So we can pull up those memories to experience them in the now. I call that shape-shifting our energy, right? You've heard that shamanic term of the shapeshifters. And so we can shape-shift the energy from memories to bring them to our experience fully in the present moment now. So today, we are going to make a play for peace because that seems altogether appropriate. Now, so many are disturbed and distressed and concerned and frightened about what's going on. It is a little frightening, right? And so, of course, we find our peace. We connect with ourselves as we can. We do our prayer work, our meditation, our chanting, our whatever the sacred connection practice is for you. Maybe it's walking or yoga, whatever that is. We are doing those. But I would also like us to make a play for peace today. Now, my intention here is for us to have an experience of peace, to actually be the peace that I'm talking about and incorporate a playful way to do it. Why? Because our seriousness, our grave and somber disposition will lead us straight into the gates of despair and depression, which is not helpful for any of us, nor is that helpful for the world. So let us leave the negotiations and the critical assistance that the Ukraine needs to the world leaders with political power and influence while we do what we can do, which is pray, not in a begging and beseeching way, but in a powerful way, by practicing being at peace. So we don't always get what we pray for, but we do get what we pray from. And that is a powerful phrase. We don't always get what we pray for, but we do always get what we pray from. If we're praying from a place of begging and beseeching, then we'll get more begging and beseeching, more reason to beg and beseech. I don't want that. Does anybody here want that? No. How about you, Zoomers? No, you don't want that, right? What we want to experience is peace. And we want to experience joy and fun and love and all the goodness that God is that we know it to be. So let us begin our play for peace, or miracles, because we could probably use some miracles now too, yes? Miracles are good. I'll take a miracle. How about you? Thank you. I got one yes. It only takes one. All right. So we're going to begin this play for peace. Peace be unto thee, stranger. Enter and be not afraid. I have left the gate open, and thou art welcome to my home. There is room in my house for all. I have swept the hearth and lighted the fire. The room is warm and cheerful, and you will find comfort and rest within. The table is laid out, and the fruits of life are spread before thee. The water is also here. It sparkles in the light. I have set a chair for you where the sunbeams dance through the shade. Sit and refresh your soul. Eat of the fruit and drink the water. All is yours, and you are welcome. Okay. Now, Rumi tells us that when we feel a peaceful joy, we are near the truth. When we feel a peaceful joy, we are near the truth. He also famously wrote that out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about. Peace. The word itself brings a sense of calm to my soul. It's no wonder that Ernest Holmes defines the word in the Science of Mind textbook as a state of inner calm, an inner calm so complete that nothing can disturb it. The peace which comes only from the knowledge that it is all. Fathomless peace is meant by the peace of the Spirit. This is the peace to which Jesus referred when he said, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you." The infinite is always at peace because there is nothing to disturb it. A realization of our oneness with omnipresence brings peace, the peace which is accompanied by a consciousness of power. We don't always get what we pray for. We get what we pray from. So I was contemplating the Native American tradition of the rain dance. Some call it a myth, but call it what you will. Native American tribes perform this ceremonial dance and dress up in a special headdress and jewelry. And years ago, I read somewhere that when Native Americans want rain, they don't pray for rain, but they pray from the consciousness of being dripping wet with the downpour. They pray from the consciousness of already being rained upon. So we don't always get what we pray for, but we always get what we pray from. Praying from wanting, wishing, hoping, desiring is empty because we are called to being, called to a new state of consciousness. So the rain dance is like a prayer in motion, right? It's a prayer, a moving prayer. So we can also have a peace dance. Why not? This is spirit moving through me, okay? The question is, what is your peace dance? We're going to find it here together in the moment. So we're going to do this peace dance as a prayer today. So if you're watching us on Zoom, I invite you to play along with us, and I'm going to invite Ron to come up. He's on his way. We're going to get some percussion going over here. And so the invitation now for us, your homework assignment, one of your homework assignments is going to be to practice play. And so I'm going to give you a free pass and the opportunity to play here today. Then you can say, you did your homework, right? And so the invitation is we're all going to stand up. Let's stand. And Ron's going to give us some percussion, and we're going to start to feel that beat and move your body. You can walk around. We've got 5 to 7 minutes. Walk around. I'm going to be saying some words about peace, and you're going to feel it in your body, and I invite you to imagine what that is. This is your opportunity to find your peace dance. Within me now. The peace that passes all human comprehension is here. Peace at the heart of the universe is here now. I feel the peace in me. That is within me is birthless, deathless, changeless. It stands within and not without. Because peace is within me, it is available. If it were somewhere else, I would never find it. Peace is here now. I can find it because it is here now. It already exists in me. We are invoking peace. The peace within me is not something separate from God. Within you. The God within me is peace. Peace. Peace is at the center of my own soul. It is the very being of my being. Woo! I use the word of peace wherever discord appears. When I speak the word of peace, there is no doubt in my thought. Peace stills the tempest. I am, I am, I am. I am that I am. I have come here to experience peace. God has sent me here to experience peace. I am peace. I am peace. I am peace. I am, I am, I am. I am that I am. Consider now what reminds you of peace. Is there a color? Is there a song? Is there a sound? Or is it no sound? What is the feeling of peace? What is that feeling? How does my body feel when I experience peace? Think of a time when you were peaceful. How did that feel? I remember the peace in the room when my dad took his last breath. There was peace at last. Or that time when I arrived at Lone Pine Lake at the break of dawn. There was no movement, only stillness. The stillest lake I have ever seen, painted with the colors of the sky. Rocks stacked up as cairns, balancing on each other. No wind, no breeze, no movement at all. Perfect peace. Or that calm, serene feeling I feel when I wake from a much needed nap. Peace. In my meditation, when I reach that state between awake and sleep where time stands still and I could rest there forever. Peace. When my mind is at rest as I chant and no other thoughts can enter. Peace. Feel that peace wash over you now. Now we're going to play the game of being as completely still as you possibly can. No movement. I am, I am, I am. I am that I am. I have come here to experience peace. God has sent me here to experience peace. I am peace. I am, I am, I am. I am that I am. Now everyone be seated and we will sit together in silence for 3 minutes. Be as still as possible and feel that peace. If you get distracted, let the sound take you deeper into the silence of your being. And bring your attention back into the room as it feels natural to do so. Going to invite the musicians to come up and prepare for our closing song. Peace. I feel it. And let's take a deep breath together. Let's do that again. And join me in turning your attention inward and returning to that beautiful, expansive space, that peaceful place within. This is the space and place where I know and remember with every fiber of my being that spirit is all that there is. That it is the peace that is within me, and I feel it now. I feel this peace, I feel the love, I feel the joy that Spirit wants to express through me. Spirit is saying, I have come here, birthed into existence as each one of us. And here we are, every day in every way, becoming more of who we came here to be, remembering more of who we are. Peace, joy, prosperity, wisdom, whole, perfect, love, harmony, bliss. All of these things God is, I also am. We are. And so I'm very grateful in this moment to know that as we have collectively created something new today, and we're calling it our peace dance, that this peace dance, the vibration of it and the intention of it and the feeling tone of it has gone out across the ocean and into the cosmos, and it emanates and vibrates out to all of those we come in contact with. It reaches our communities, it reaches the state and the other states, and it goes all over the world. Imagine the entire planet wrapped in this beautiful peace. And as we do so, I know and claim for each one of us and for the world that miracles are possible. I've experienced miracles in my own life, and I know that even though there are things that I don't know, I know that in that space, that is infinite potentiality, that is unlimited possibility. And I am open to that, and I know this is true for each one of us. And so as we become open to that infinite potentiality and unlimited possibility, all things are made new. I know that we remember as we move through our weeks that we can hold multiple truths at once. We can be joyful and also know peace and miracles in the world, not just in Ukraine, but in our own communities and in the states and in all the other countries that are also experiencing conflict. Miracles are possible. And so in this moment, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the miracle of this life. Like, do you ever think, how did I come to be? I mean, I know how I came to be, but like, I'm here right now. There's something here for me to do and be, and I'm being it. And I know that each one of us in this moment is committed or recommitted to being that which we came here to be in the world. And it is so good. And Spirit is smiling upon us and loving us, and the universe is saying, yes, my beloved, yes, you go, girl, you go, boy. It's like the best cheerleader ever. The universe has our back. And so thank you, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this opportunity to be peaceful and to become more than ever before. And so I know this prayer is complete, and I feel appreciation wash over my entire body. Every single cell in me is lit up with a new frequency of peace, play, perfection, wholeness, and love. I am, I am, I am. I am that I am. I am peace. I am a miracle. And I am grateful as I release this prayer, knowing it is done, and so it is.
There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far, over land and sea. He was a little shy and sad of eye, but very wise was he. And then one day, a magic day, he passed my way. And while we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me. He said the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. And then one day, a magic day passed my way. And while we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me. He said the greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. And be loved in return. And be loved in
Beautiful. Thank you so much. All right. So let's see. I wanted to just take a moment and send some love to a person here because I talked to them at 9:50 and said, "Hey, can you do this?" Ron. Thank you, Ron. Powerful. It was powerful, yes? All right, so, excuse me, it's now time for our gifts, our conscious giving. And so would the ushers please come forward? And for those of you tuning in on Zoom, hello, we love you. And you can use PayPal. If you would like to, you can go to paypal.me/awakeningways, and anyone in here can do the same. And so if you have a check or cash, I got a little itch in my throat, little scratch. If you have cash, we invite you to use the envelope that was in your order of service and put your name on the envelope so that we can record that as being a gift from you and send you a giving statement at the end of the year. And now we have a giving affirmation, and I invite you to place it over your heart, and please repeat after me. Divine love through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Joyously I give, and joyfully I receive. And so it is. Thank you. What a guy.
Love flows through me, blessing all I give. Divine love flows through me, blessing all I give. Divine love flows through me, blessing all I give. Divine love flows through me, blessing all I
So here we are, nearing the end of our time together today. And I wish to express deep, deep gratitude for all the gifts that have been received by us, all the words of wisdom, the beautiful music. And I know that as we go out to do our daily affairs over the next week, that we remember that we are the peace. We are peace. And we emanate it and radiate it into the world in everything that we do. And I release these words knowing this is so. And together we say, and so it is.
Beautiful. Thank you, Anna. And Reverend Diane is going to be the announcements angel. But let's give some love to Sonia. We have no children with us today, but we love you, Sonia. Woohoo! So great to have you back. All right. Yes. Our announcements angel for the first time today.
Thank
Woo!
you,
Reverend
everyone.
Diane.
Well, the announcement for this morning is Chat with the Minister, and our Wednesday connections are on hold just for a while Reverend Elizabeth teaches the foundational class that goes from March through May. Yes. And the book of the month, as Reverend Elizabeth talked about, Happy for No Reason by Marcy, is available right here in-house for an investment of $20 in yourself. Along with that, while you're over there at the table, pick up the Signs to Mind magazine for a $5 investment. You'll love it. Speaking of books, woohoo! I'm going to invite Jan up here to talk about our 26 boxes of glorious books.
Wait, come here. Okay, do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? This woman matched her outfit to the podium. Do you see it? It's beautiful. You look beautiful. So along with the wonderful people that came over from CCCSL, were 26 boxes, banker's boxes, so you know what size they are, of books. They are piled to the ceiling in Reverend Elizabeth's office. So we're going to have a book sale on Saturday, March the 19th. However, on Thursday, March the 17th, we need some muscle because the chairs have to be stacked, tables have to be brought in, the boxes of books have to be brought out and put on the table. And then on Saturday, when it's all over, then they have to be put away and the boxes have to be taken out. And I know I know there's no one that's going to sign up now. Absolutely not. Okay. So the only people that have volunteered so far are Susan and I. And so if we have some muscle that can help us, please see me afterwards. And if it just doesn't fit into your schedule, everybody's busy, we get that, then no worries, we'll just donate we'll keep a couple of boxes, and then we'll donate everything over to the bookstore. So no pressure. If you can help us, great. If not, it's okay. They'll go to a good home. Now come over here and look fabulous.
Okay, thank you, Jan. And those books are really great. There's new books, there's spiritual books, books about flowers, everything too. Yoga, it was amazing. All right, so we are going to have a wonderful time this afternoon at 4 o'clock, the Healthy Body Connecting Circle with Patricia. Come on up, Patricia.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Patricia Alexander, and I'll be presenting the topic today at 4 p.m., our new time for the Healthy Bodies Connection Zoom. And I'm thrilled that Travis and Reverend Elizabeth will be joining us, yes? Yes, because they're very invested in their health. And this is a topic that is, I call my soapbox. It's about the bad oils that have been put in our food for years and years and years, have been mounting up inside us and creating toxic reactions. It's affected our immune system, this is the time when we want good immune systems, right? And it's affected our brain health, our stomach, our weight, our energy, and our lifespan. It's very insidious, and it's been going on for a long time. But the good news is there are good oils, and when you understand this topic, I think that you'll see we live in a time when actually there are a lot of good products. So please don't miss this. It's really quite the topic. And I will be sending out a handout to people who are signed up for the Healthy Bodies email. If you want to be on that email list, let me know or let the office know and we'll add you to it. So I hope to see you today at 4. Thank you.
Thank you, Patricia. And as you know, the Zoom link was sent out just the other day, and I'll see everybody there at 4 o'clock, including you, Zoomers, and the band, too. Thank you, Patricia. That's wonderful. Raise and praise our volunteers. Oh, I love volunteers. Woohoo! Everybody stand up who volunteers, please. Yes, all the band. Look at you guys. Thank you. And I know our Zoomers, there's volunteers out there. Thank you for showing up, and thank you for showing your God. We all love you. Excuse me, your God is showing. Okay. Don't cover up. Our mask policy, just want to gentle remind everybody with these changing times with the mask, in accordance with the guidelines of SLO County and the state of California, for masking at our Sunday gatherings here, we would like to remind you that if you are unvaccinated, please remember to bring and wear your beautiful mask, ensuring that it fits properly around your nose, mouth, and chin. And also for those who are not yet comfortable without a mask, we honor and respect you, and we wish you to continue wearing your mask no matter what. There is no judgment in the house. We do ask that those who are unvaccinated to please adhere to these policies, and we know you will. And so thank you so much. And now the Seed of Awakening Journal. Come on up, Laura. I just found out who you go with. And she's going to share an inspired and creative idea with all of us.
Hello. I'm really excited to share this. Well, that will remain a mystery. No. Hi, I'm Laura Dehaven, and a couple of months ago, I was inspired by something Reverend Elizabeth said at the end of a message. She said, every week I'm providing you with these action steps, these prompts. And for example, in January, she shared an affirmation, I recognize the extraordinary and the ordinary for our seed of wonder. And then she shared some action prompts, things like, what makes you come alive? What are some things you'd like to learn that you haven't? And I love to journal. How many of you here like to journal, reflect, meditate? Yes, I know I'm speaking to my tribe this morning. And I thought, what if all of these action prompts were in one place where we could all access them and reflect on them and journal from them, integrate them into our daily lives? And what if it were set in a beautiful visual setting? What if all the artists and all the folks in this congregation, in this group who want to be artists, could contribute their artwork and set these affirmations and prompts? And what if we worked together to collaborate to create this over the year? So I'm super excited to invite anyone for whom this lights up, whether or not you can see how you fit in. If you're just curious about it, come and see me at the sales table afterwards, and we'll talk about moving forward, forming the next steps, forming the team that's going to do this. So maybe you're a designer, maybe you are an artist, maybe you're a digital person. We're going to need you. Maybe you're a financial person or a printer, or printers. We're going to, the whole thing is going to take all kinds of talents, gifts, and energy. So come and see me. For those of you on Zoom, you're not left out. We will be communicating via the website and email. So there's lots of opportunities for folks to get involved and create this together. It's a fundraiser for Awakening Ways. And perhaps as exciting as that, this is an opportunity for us to play together throughout the year, to collaborate, to create something beautiful that we can hold in our hands and that we can share with our larger community, because others need these inspirational thoughts as well. So thank you. I'll see you over there. Thank you.
Thank you, Lauren. Yes. So, jars of inspiration. As a reminder, if you didn't bring back your jars, you can still bring those back next week. There were 52 quotes in them, and the invitation was to add money to the jar after the inspired quote. Now, remember inflow and outflow? Okay, so as it's coming out to you, outflow, we bring it back into the inflow. That's the circulation. So no problem. We'll see all those jars next week, just full of abundance. And have a great day.
It's fun. Well, Reverend Diane, you're hired. Right. And thank you. So beautiful. All right, let's stand and circle up. Just put it right there. It's fine. In a sec. Friends, won't you know with me that you are never alone? That God is where you are right now and always. And all that we ever need do is turn within. And it is here we will find we are guided, sustained, directed, and inspired by a source that knows only good. Joyously let us make use of these gifts in all that we think, in all that we say, and in all that we do. Please repeat after me, something wonderful is happening as me right now. Something wonderful is happening as me right now. It is this thing called life. Life is in my mind. Life is in my body. Life is in my pocketbook. Life is in my relationships. Life is everywhere. I think it. I feel it. I believe it. I express it. I accept it. Just the way that it is. And just the way that it is not. Thank you, life. Woo!
May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well